In this next video, I want to introduce variables and what the Boolean function does, and start to look at a little bit of code. So, the syntax for giving a variable a value is to put the equal sign with the variable first. So, for example, variable, easy board, variable equals 21 means that whenever I call variable again, if I haven't changed it, it'll give me the value 21. If I have greeting equals, in quotes, hello, then greeting is going to be a string. It's going to keep the value hello stored in it. All right. JavaScript uses semicolons as a type of punctuation. So you see at the end of the lines here, I've got some semicolons. Those are really just to tell the program, here's a break, okay? Here's a break. Here's what I want you to do now. We're not going to worry about the syntax of the semicolon too much. We're just going to ignore them basically here because I just put them in so that this would look like JavaScript because it is JavaScript. But you don't need to worry about what they mean. They're just a note of that language. Also, for these slides, we're going to assume that all the variables have been declared and that they're the correct type. On this last slide here, variable's got to be some kind of number to take that, or I'm forcing it to be a number right now. Greeting's got to be able to accept strings to accept that quote hello thing correctly and process everything correctly. But we're just going to assume all that's set up to work right already. Now, the Boolean function will give the value either true or false. Remember, those are those primary values, depending on some conditions. Now, there are weird things you can do with it. You can use it in a lot of ways. What we're going to look at is if we've got some logical connectives and some comparison operators in there, it'll give us true or false, just like in those slides we were just practicing on, just like in that other video. So, for example, I'm going to assign answer this value, right, my variable, and then an equal sign. I'm going to assign it whatever Boolean of 7 is greater than 6 is. Well, 7 is greater than 6, so this is true. So the value, lowercase true, is going to be stored in answer. All right, since it's true, it's a Boolean returns, yep, true, and it's going to put that value into answer. Okay, let's look at a few more. Here, answer is Boolean 5 is less than or equal to 12. 5 is less than or equal to 12, so this is true. So answer is going to be true. Okay, not too bad, right? Pretty straightforward. Here, answer is Boolean 7 is less than 6. Okay, that's false. Or 5, remember this says, is equal to 4. 5 is equal to 4. That's false. False or false is false. So here, answer is going to have the value false. Okay, and the next one, answer equals Boolean. 5 is not equal to 6. 5 is not equal to 6. And 2 ampersands. True. True and true is true. So this guy is going to be true. Answer would be true. Okay. It's worth noting, just because if you haven't programmed, this will seem odd perhaps. As a program runs, values for the variables are updated each time a new statement assigns a value to the same variable. Okay, that means if we go over a piece of code that tells us a new value for an existing variable, that new value is what's kept. For example, in this code, first it's going to do this line. It's going to set value to be 1. So value is 1, great. Now it goes to this next line, it says, oh, that value, I'm supposed to store a 7 in there. So it puts 7 in. So after these two lines of code have run, value is equal to 7. If I call value, it is 7. If I compare value, it is 7. It's totally forgotten that it used to be 1 because it told it write 7 into value. Okay, so let's look at the value of answer after these two lines of code have run. So first answer is Boolean, so I'm going to get true or false. 2 is equal to true, sorry, 2 is equal to 2 is true, and 5 is less than or equal to 5. 5 is equal to 5, so that's true. True or true is true. So answer is going to be true after this line. And then my next line says store false in answer. So I forget all that stuff, and my answer is just going to have the value false. Okay, again, let's do another one like that. So answer is whatever I get from finding the Boolean value of 5 is greater than 6. 5 is not greater than 6, right? Good. Or 5 is less than or equal to 6. 5 is less than 6. So true, false, or true is true. So after this line, I've stored true in Boolean. Now answer is the Boolean value of not false. Not false is true. So I'm going to store true with a lowercase t in Boolean after this line, and that's what, or an answer after this line, so answer would be true. Okay, nice. All right, this time answer equals the Boolean of 7 is greater than 6. 7 is greater than 6, so I'm going to store true in there. And then I've got value equals false, so value is false. The question, though, was, what is the value of answer? Answer is still true, right? In the second line, I didn't change what answer is. I changed what this other variable was. So answer stays true because that's what this line of code told me to do. Okay, value equals false. So value has false stored in it. And then answer equals value. Well, when the computer asks itself, what is value? It's like, oh yeah, value is false. So it's going to store false in here for answer. So answer would be false because that's what value was, and that's what we told it to pick up the value of. Okay, value equals 25. So answer equals Boolean, so true or false, 2 times value. 2 times value is 2 times 25, which is 50. Is greater than 30. 50 is greater than 30, so that's true. 2 lines, 2 pipes, or value is less than 6. So 25 is value is less than 6. That's false. True or false is true. So I'm going to store true in here for answer because that's what I get from evaluating that statement. Okay, similar. Value equals 0. The answer is going to be whatever I get from true or false of 2 times value. So 2 times 0 is 0. Is greater than 30. 0 is greater than 30 is false. 2 pipes. Or value is less than 6. 0 is less than 6. Value is 0. 0 is less than 6. That's true. False or true is true. So answer is going to be true, of course, except with a lowercase t. Great. Okay, what if value is 10? Let's run that same Boolean check. So answer is going to be the answer of true or false. 2 times value. 2 times 10 is 20. It's greater than 30. 20 is greater than 30 is false. 2 pipes. Or value is less than 6. 10 is less than 6. That's false. False or false is false. So answer is going to have false stored in.